Sports for the latest presentation of... And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. First for Washington, Isaiah Thomas out there with Bradley Beal. They've got Bryant. Tonight, we'll see him work to establish that all-important presence under the glass. Then there's Brown. And for New Orleans, Holiday out there with J.J. Redick. And in the middle, one of the premier interior defenders in the game out of Georgia Tech, the athletic Derek Favors. Then it's Williams. And it's Ingram in at the power forward. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Beal.
If you're in the Western Conference and don't want to finish near the bottom, you've got to be able to rack up some wins against the East. And New Orleans, with a young team that's trying to find itself, just didn't have a good record against the Eastern Conference.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Well, Clark, you spoke about the Pelicans' record against the East last season. They were just 12 and 18, and that was the second worst mark for anyone out west.
Well, you could see they were timid at times. They were unsure of themselves. They just didn't have enough talent, enough belief in themselves. And it showed. Anytime they went on the road, west or east, it felt like they were in some trouble.
Holiday against Thomas. To the middle, Bryant. Nice D from Favors.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Ingram passes to Favors. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play. Well, I tell you what, guys, the Wizards were a volatile team last year. At times they looked really good, other times they looked terrible. And that happened throughout the season. One place where they consistently looked better than their record was when they played against the Western Conference.
And going back to the Wizards playing against the West for a moment, they were relatively one of the strongest teams, Steve, in the East when playing Western Conference opponents.
Pretty interesting stat, isn't it? 14 and 16 against the West, which may not sound like much, but hey, that qualified for 5th best record in the East. So this is a team that really started to play well down the stretch and played well against good teams, too.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
Thomas's shot is off.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
Ingram passes to Redick. All sorts of time, and it comes off the front of the rim.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Thomas goes in. Got a piece of it. Brown. Bryant dishes to Thomas. Number 8. Can't get it to go. And New Orleans will come the other way. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Alvin Gentry. One player we discussed in detail is the young Bradley Beal. He said, I was a fan of his game from watching him at Florida. His combination of outside shooting and slashing make him a very tough cover. We're going to put pressure on him and try to take the ball out of his hands. And Kevin, Beal's such an intriguing talent. We'll see if he's able to put up some big numbers.
And thanks for that story, Doris. New Orleans leading by 4. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over here.
Well, I just, you know what, Kevin? Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
That's good. Brown's got his second basket.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Yeah, guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. They grabbed their own miss. The shot's good from Maine.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And Miles kicks to Smith. Smith off a pick from Bertans. Smith the pass to Bertans. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Hart. Pelicans leading by 5. With the lead pass. Moore, a second chance effort. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got his first 2 points of the night.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Here's Miles. Sinks the three-pointer.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
The Pelicans have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Ball. Here's Hayes. Hayes yet again. No good. Smith with the defensive effort.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
The Wizards shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Pass to Hart. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too, Clark. We're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
McRae passes to Smith. McRae. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
Shot's good from Ball.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
That's good.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
For the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. It's stolen. Smith with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Picked away. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Now, they're really doing a nice job of stringing together solid possessions and building that lead up.
That's the key, Steve. They'll stay in control of this game if they can just avoid any lulls going forward.
And the Wizards making a change here.
Well, the big thing is he's one of the top playmakers in the league. So he's got great court vision, accurate passing. He understands his teammates and their strengths and weaknesses. So always creating good shot opportunities for his club.
And that's not all there is to say about him, Steve. I mean, he also is a master of the pick and roll. Get the ball in his hands and set a screen for him, and there will be an easy bucket after. Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Wizards trail by 10. Inside. Tipped. And here comes the break. Here's Ball. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. He's got 6.
Starting to get a little momentum here after that scoreless first quarter.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Foolish play. He's got to be thinking out there while he's playing.
Well, the lead's only going to get bigger unless they shore up those mistakes. They've got to tighten things up here.
Here's Ingram. Goes up off the inbound. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
You gotta like the way he took it strong there, attacking the rack.
And the defense fouling him there to prevent the dunk.
That free throw good from Ingram. Both free throws good from Ingram. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now here's Beal, defended by Redick. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The Wizards shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And they averaged about 77% from the free throw line a year ago. So this is a solid free throw shooting team.